Manifestation explained in 5 minutes, guys, and I want to talk about how tarot fits into all of this, because on this channel I do tarot, but I also combine universal law of assumption, consciousness, and manifesting. All right, so let's get straight into it. No fluff, no spiritual gymnastics, no overthinking. And if you can grasp this, you will understand exactly why your reality appears to look the way that it does right now in this very given moment, why tarot hits the way that it does, and how you can shift anything, even the tarot reading, instantly. The law of assumption tells you whatever you assume to be true will be made shown to you, will be reflected back. So your subconscious is responding to who you believe you are, your identity, your assumptions, internal dialogues, your focus, your dominant state. It brings into your reality a perfect mirror of exactly that. Your subconscious isn't discriminating, it's not punishing you, it's not testing you. Whatever you're aware of becomes bigger. Whatever you accept becomes or appears real. You think it, you accept it, your subconscious says, gotcha, okay, your outside world reflects. That's the entire mechanism, guys. Tarot is just a mirror of your assumptions from one state. It is not predicting some linear future, because all versions of you and potentials to experience exist in the now. Tarot is reflecting the state that you're in, the thoughts and assumptions that you've been feeding, the version of people you're currently identifying with, including every character in a tarot reading, your SP, any third party, romantic or otherwise, a mother, a mother-in-law, family, friends, interferences, your SP's behavior, the particular dynamic. It is picking up on how you've been focusing, your dominant thoughts and assumptions about yourself, your internal story, how you view them, the version of them that you're aware of. It's not fate, it is not fixed, it is not absolute. It is a snapshot of the state you've been occupying. You contain all states at once. You're able to shift moment by moment by shifting your thoughts and your focus. Shift your assumptions, shift your identity, shift your timeline. Tarot doesn't validate you, you validate what's true. Tarot mirrors whatever you have been energizing, feeding mentally, focusing on, what you persist in, how you think about yourself, how you think about yourself in relation to people, love interests. If you don't like what you're seeing, change your focus. The circumstances, conditions, people, they will move around according to you. It is not logical. It's not something that your five senses can rationalize. You are, just by shifting your focus and your attention, shifting to another reality. It's all about your identity. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between 1 second ago, 5 minutes ago, 5 years ago. It does not know. All it knows is what you're persisting in and who you're being right now. So the moment you shift your internal state, you've already shifted the trajectory instantly, whether or not you can perceive it. Everything is you. All versions of you and, say, a specific person exist. You get to choose what your experience with them is, which timeline you're in. There are infinite versions of you and anyone else that you can experience as a reflection to you. What you think and assume about yourself and them. Infinite versions of your SP, the version who loves you, the version who avoids you, the version who's with a third party, the version whose mother-in-law doesn't approve, the version who doesn't want to get married, the version who works too much, the version who doesn't pay any attention, the version that doesn't want to reach out, the version that's blowing up your phone 24/7. So all versions exist in the now, but everything is just reflecting you. Whichever version you're identifying with and focusing on externally, how you're perceiving your outer world is being mirrored back to you. So that is exactly it. So when you change your thoughts about yourself, your concept of self, I am, that you're just consciousness, what you're aware of is going to be shown to you. Your focus becomes bigger and bigger, and therefore also self-concept, how do you see yourself in relation to a person, a situation, etc. If you change that, you've changed the trajectory, or you've changed your outer reality. The version of your experience that you have perceived a second ago is irrelevant to the now moment. The version that you don't want, if it shows up in the 3D, something shows up, a circumstance, a condition, something is said, something is done, do not feed it. Every time you complain about a circumstance, no contact, or some story that you have about your person, or you're rethinking some argument you had about a week ago or a month ago, telling your friend about it, or feeding some circumstance that you don't like a third party, you're dragging an old story into the now. You're bringing your awareness onto that experience, and it's going to continue and persist. It appears to be linear, but it is not, okay? So it is not those circumstances, it is not third parties, it is not your SP, it's all you. Shift you. Shift your focus. Moment by moment, you can shift this. It's not a regression. If you find that you have wandered back down into a state in a moment where things look crappy, just refuse to feed it. Change the narrative. The outside cannot override you. There is literally no one outside of you who can decide your experience and what you assume to be true. So if you see something you don't like, which is being mirrored back to you, deny. Deny your five senses, deny logic. Pick the opposite. Detach. Don't feed it. Don't identify with it. Decide the version of you who you are being. Are you being the version of you that knows that you have what you want, full stop? Are you thinking in alignment with that version of you? Reality must mirror it back. Always. Manifestation isn't chance, it isn't timing, it isn't logic, it isn't tarot predictions. It is identity, thoughts, and what you believe to be true. So who you're being right now, because that's the version the world has no choice but to reflect. SP, anyone else in your reality. Shift the identity, shift the timeline, shift the reality. It works. Deny anything if it is not in alignment with what you prefer, because it is only you that gets to choose your experience. Nobody has free will in your reality except you, even if it appears so. The version of you that feels that you are waiting for your specific person, it's also you. You're assuming that you're waiting. You're aware of waiting. The version of you that's with your SP and the circumstances, whatever they are, guys, each of you think your circumstances are exceptionally difficult. They're also you. They will move if you will just detach, stop feeding and giving so much energy and power to what you don't prefer, and just shift your thoughts, shift into the version of you that has what you want. Live, dwell there, think from that place with conviction. I'm the one that decides. I'm the version of me that has it how I want it. That person loves me. I don't care what they said a second ago. I don't care who you saw them with on the street. I don't care if they said that they will never get married. I don't care anything that happened a moment ago, guys. We're shifting nanosecond by nanosecond by nanosecond. The illusion of it taking a long time or never changing or seeming hopeless is also you. Change your assumption, change your identity, shift your dominant thoughts, and you will see everything move. Just persist in knowing your power and persist in focusing on only what you prefer. If it isn't matching what you prefer, fuck it in a bucket, guys. Just say, I'm not accepting that. Internally, redirect your focus. That's all you need to do. You can check out my course Shifted, take you through all of that practical embodiment, also how it applies to an SP, but really, you can apply this in any area of life. Link is in the description box of the video. You're the creator of your reality. You're the selector of your reality. All realities exist through you, your pure consciousness, and you get to decide who you are and what you experience. Full stop. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.